Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the More Show, More Show, More. Yeah, it's the More Show. Welcome to the More Show, More Show, More. Yeah, it's the More Show. Welcome to the JAYMOOREREVIEWS show. Welcome to the show. We putting in work, you already know. Put it in on the low. Ay, reviewing every show. Ain't got no time to stress by no haters. Yeah, we putting in work, we the greatest. That's just how we roll, that's just how we go. Oh, JAYMOOREREVIEWS show. Join the Discord.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. We're going to talk about Power, Book 4, Force, Episode 8, and a little bit about what happened with Will and Chris Rock at the Academy Awards. As always, every Monday night, I got my beautiful co-partner, Moochie. That's what's up. And, of course, Pretty Girl Love Trap Content.
What's up, everyone? How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, glad to have y'all. You know, you make the show a quality show every Monday. Step the game up. Glad to have you instead of my ugly mug only up here all the time. So shout out to BB Bolger for being the first comment in the building. Thanks for going live. She was in here almost an hour before we started. That's what I'm talking about. That dedication, baby. That's dedication. All right. I appreciate it, as well as everybody else that was in here. Shout out to Manny Marie. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for the super chat. Kicking it off real nice and special. Definitely appreciate it. You know, the ladies always come through and support and got my back. My brothers do too, but with me being the man, is nothing to compare when the ladies got your back. So, all right. So we got Lions Den. He's saying, "What's up, Moochie?" You know, what's up? Right. All right. So we gonna kick it off with you, Pretty Girl. What did you think about this episode? And what are some of your thoughts? And what would you rate this episode?
It was a good episode. It was solid. I mean, not the worst, not the best. So it was enjoyable. Yeah, I mean, a lot of funny parts, a lot of enjoyable parts in the actual show. I'll give it, in terms of my scale, I would give it a B. But in terms of the Mosco, I'm not sure if you want to put that up, but
put it up. I'll put it up. Let's see. There we go. And 25 is the top for each category.
Okay. Visuals and cinematography. I wish I can give it a 30 because the shots of Chicago, I love them. Like when Vic and Bennigan met on the roof, the parking deck. Like, I love that shot. I love Vic's house. I'm like, why are they just now showing us this house? It's really nice, like a converted church or something.
Yeah, it was. They do that a lot on the north side of Chicago, which is
wow.
Yeah, they take warehouses, churches, and on the outside it look like a regular building, and you go in and it's like super luxurious loft. They'll keep the stained glass windows and architect. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because that is a great point. Definitely.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And Walter's hair, like, you know, the essence, and he was using all the products. Like, I love his hair in the house, that pool area. Yeah, so visual cinematography, I give it a 20. Storyline and plot, I'll give it a 15. It wasn't perfect, but I don't really have complaints, but nothing stuck out to me. So I'll give it a 15. Special effects and makeup, I'll give it a 25 because, you know, Walter.
Costumes, but I ain't have enough space there, but, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Walter, he was definitely giving me Cat Williams vibes with the fluff. The entertainment and fun factor, I'll give it a 20.
Okay, what did you give the story? I mean, special effects and makeup?
25.
Okay. All right, so that brings it up to an 80.
Okay.
You can round it up to an 8. I always give a 0.5 margin of error either way. So 7.5 to 8.5. How that sound?
That sounds good. That's accurate.
Okay. All right. Moochie, what did you think about this episode, and what would you rate this episode?
I like this episode. I do give it. It had great cinematography.
Mm-hmm.
The storyline and plot was pretty good this time.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't doing a lot of back and forth compared to last week. Special effects and makeup. I like the way they did the shootout scene with Vic and Gloria,
Mm-hmm.
as well as not anybody noticed the Serb had the black eye because the airbag.
Okay.
So the fun factor entertainment, that was all good. We did have a couple of little funny scenes where it wasn't all serious. And overall, I with the fun factor, I'll give it a 20.
Okay.
Special effects and makeup, I'll give it a 20. Storyline plot, 20. Visual cinematography, I'll give it a 20 also.
Okay.
This episode was good to me.
Yeah, solid 8.
I mean, I wasn't happy that some things happened, but overall, it was a good episode. Even if you are mad at some of the characters, I still liked it. It was a good episode.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely, I think, a solid episode. Nothing that you could really say ruined it. Yeah, some things may have looked a little predictable. I think most people that are familiar with Watching Power for the years that it's been on saw that the writing was on the truck for Gloria. Something bad was about to happen. But I mean, that's the world they live in too. So I mean, it's messed up, but it wasn't a far reach. And so I think that it was pretty good overall. And I don't have any major complaints about it either. I gave my rating about it yesterday, and so you all can check it out to see my rating as well. But definitely it was pretty good. And so we'll get into a couple things. Oh shoot, I just not see that something just happened on my computer. Now it's not letting me pull up the dang on pictures for some reason. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, brother. Well, we just gonna have to talk because it ain't letting it pull up now. The only way I was able to fix it last time is restart the computer. So with that being said, what did you think about Pretty Girl? What did you think about Gloria getting killed? And was it Vic's fault, her fault, just something random? What would you think about that situation? And could it have been prevented? Should he have listened to Tommy? What do you think happened with that?
Yeah, I mean, everyone has to take responsibility at this point. So yeah, Gloria, she's an adult. So, she chose to roll with gangsters. But Vic was going hard. He was going hard with Walter, pretty much not giving him, any say. Like, she's going to be a part of his family, whether you like it or not. And he knows that his father hates her. So, well, maybe not personally, but just, he's a racist. So, just off of that, like, he was going hard. He didn't listen to Tommy. I can see for him having trust issues just being in the game. But Tommy really hasn't really proved to be untrustworthy. But maybe he was thinking, Tommy was salty about him getting kicked out of the deal. But once Tommy said, hey, I'm trying to save her, because he knew, Tommy and Gloria had some dealings, he should have knew, like, okay, maybe, this really is about her at the very least. So I feel like he should have listened to Tommy, because he should know Tommy didn't want anything to happen to her.
Right. That's definitely true. And I mean, I don't understand why he felt that Tommy was lying to him when Paulie came, because Paulie really didn't say anything that that Tommy didn't say, which is, I came by there, that your father approached me. So, like, what was the problem?
And Paulie could have elaborated on the situation as well. He kind of left it very vague and open.
Right. Moochie, what you think about that? In that whole situation, did Vic make a major mistake and taking Paulie's word for it and kind of going against Tommy.
I feel like Tommy wants him. He said every time I dealt with you, I showed you who I really was. So he came out honest and open and honest with that whole conversation. He let him know, look, this is not safe for you or Gloria. And even if you don't believe that I'm telling you, like, I'm looking out for your best interest, you know, I'm looking out for your woman. You know, me and her had some dealings. So, you mean, he didn't actually say it, but if you read between the lines, you know what it was.
Right, definitely. And Tommy even told him, I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for love. So, you know, Tommy has lost somebody that he cared about 2 different times. Now he then went for the 3-peat and lost 3 people.
I think they're gonna have to sit down about it though. He can't be mad at Tommy because if he would have took the other car, he's always gonna have that in the back of his mind. If I took the other car, I would have got away. So now he knows that Tommy, you know, did try to warn him, did look out for him, and you know it is what it is.
What do you think about little D-Mac being the Rain Man kid and Tommy?
I loved it.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Break it down.
I love that whole part. I feel like Tommy's getting a second chance to deal with somebody that's already in the street life and that is thrilled by it. And he's gonna help him the way he couldn't help Tariq. Because Tariq, they wanted to steer him right back into school and away from it. But I think he's gonna deal with him a different way. I want to say he's gonna, being that he's so good with numbers, I feel like he's gonna put him like how they had Julio, just dealing with the money, the count, and all of that. Because he's good with money and he knows how to handle guns. So, you know, if something pops off, he knows how to defend himself.
Pretty girl, what you think is happening with little D-Mac and Tommy, and do you think he may be having a plan to maybe get close to his pops and handle that, or is he really legitimately trying to get back together?
I think it's twofold. He need a job. You know, his homeboy kicked him out the deal, so he needs another employer. But you really need to be in school. Like, I really feel like, and like Tamuchi, what she said, he really enjoys the street life. And I wonder does he really enjoy the street life, or was that what he felt most comfortable? Because he mentioned in school how the teachers thought he was slow because he had all this math and numbers in his head and he was a little slow to reading. So I wonder if a situation where, you know, how they treat our black boys in school, they probably just left him behind, didn't want to foster him too much. And, you know, he got caught up and maybe got to a situation where, you know, how kids get frustrated when they can't read on reading level and have to read in front of the class. So I feel like little situations like that may have occurred, and he maybe just dropped out of school and became, you know, a street, you know, hustler or whatever. So I do think, you know, he has a shot to going back to school. Maybe it's just me being, you know, on my Cinderella mode, just wanting a like little fairy tale. But it's ironic how his dad is so much in debt and he's so good with numbers. So maybe he can help his dad with the books if they end up using the bar as, you know, maybe a front or something.
Right. That makes sense. Definitely. What about y'all, Moochie? Did you break out the calculator when Tommy was giving them the quiz to try to see if they was right?
No, I didn't break it out, but I just liked the way he was figuring it out. And I feel like he's smart. He's a smart young black kid, like Tariq. And I just like the whole thing. Now, if they cross mingle these things, these powers, the universes, I would love to see him and Tariq, you know, interact.
Right.
Because basically that's their Uncle Tommy. So
What did you all think about if Power Book 2 used D-Mac and Marshall to play what's the basketball player, Zeke and Kane? That might have been a better casting because they both closer and younger in age. They could have played Zeke and Kane, and you know they don't look 30 years old and everything. What you think, pretty girl? If they would have been Zeke and Kane instead, what do you think about that?
I don't think, they're a little kind of goofy, especially Marshall. I don't think I would have took him seriously. He a little goofy to me. So I didn't mind the casting of Zeke and Kane, honestly, in Power Book 2. So maybe because, I'm partial to the actors, they really did a great job in their roles. So I don't really see there was an issue with casting.
Yeah, I mean, we did get used to seeing them now, but and they did make the most of what they did, but Zeke not knowing his age and so big, and Kane looking 30 and he's younger than Zeke and all this stuff. It just what you think?
Though I thought he looked maybe good 26.
Yeah, you gotta look at it like this too. He living a hard life where he doing stuff where certain things age you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Being up all night,
I'm gonna just keep it funky.
Yeah. Being up all night running the streets will definitely put them mileage on you.
Yeah, you won't be taking naps and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Looking old.
We saw Vic's homeboy looking 50 in his at his funeral.
That's true. That definitely is true. He definitely didn't look like he was in his 30s. That's for sure. So that's a great point. So we'll see. What's up with Liliana? And she all in JP's grill, and she don't even know. He just want to know if she got a brother. Do you think something is gonna happen with them? Is it possibility? She listening to him like he Barry White up here on the night grooves. Yeah, baby, I can cook up whatever you need. I can make an omelet right there, baby. I can put this little man meat in there. All I would need is your brother. Okay, that's all we would need. The JP for just penis, baby. Just penis. That's all I'm interested in, baby. What's up?
You should have got a radio station. You sound like a good little quiet storm voice.
Right.
You sound like you been ready to look. Next, keep sweating. Take it off of mute, Jay.
They tried to cancel me. Hold up. Let me unplug the damn thing. All right. So
you had me doing the deep voice.
Yeah, do that voice, baby. I'm gonna hit that deep spot, and you gonna do that deep voice. You know what I'm saying? You talk about that, baby. Yeah, we gonna go to that song place. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, but no, real talk. Is she gonna be able to get him to switch sides and trade teams or what? Moochie, what you think?
I think he was already thinking about it. I don't know if they're gonna do anything, but I'm just saying.
Back in the day, I did try a little of that pie, and it was quite tasty. I mean, I didn't stop, and I got Junior over here, so let's try it again, baby. What's up? You think he gonna try to go back and see what it was like in the dark side of the forest, pretty girl?
Yeah, I can see a threesome. Him, I see JP, Liliana, and Dahlia.
Oh, let me try a little bit of this little batch I've been cooking up, baby. Yeah. Ooh, snap. Ooh, I think I like something new. So we'll see what's up. That definitely is funny though. Reggie M said that Liliana was soaking over there.
She's soaking wet. She's soaking wet.
Shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. Doing the whisper song over there. You know. All right. I got two lovely ladies. Let me ask you, does a deep voice really have a good effect on the ladies? Moochie, you start turning your head and everything. What's up?
Yeah, you got like that deep voice where your presence is known. Yeah. Right. Especially if you know how to articulate yourself. If you got a deep voice and you know how to really articulate yourself, yeah, that's a turn on.
Okay, Detroit, you got a shot, man. Not with you. I'm saying he got a shot with his voice. Yeah, I ain't sharing. No. Pretty girl, what's up? Deep voice. Does it got that type of power, or that's the movies?
What's the opposite of your water getting turned off?
The water you got in your hand, free flowing. Victor Scott checking in on Twitch. I appreciate you, fam. You say, I have a question. Did anyone find out who the emergency contact person was, ladies?
You know, I froze the screen and everything, and it
wasn't no when he was about to find out who the emergency contact was. Miriam, Egan, flatline, and they had to go in there, and she coded, and they had to go in there and try to resuscitate her.
Okay.
And he left after that, so he did not get that number out of the file. Tommy gave him Kate's number. Because remember, Tommy was about to call it, but then he was like, nah, I ain't calling her. And he gave the number to his brother.
Okay. All right. What you think, pretty girl?
Yeah, because
Reggie said he thinks it's Claudia.
I definitely think it's somebody that's already in the show, and who else has the money? Like,
I think it's somebody in the Flynns family, and then that's when they're gonna find out they related. I just hope they do it before Claudia and Tommy sleep together, because they look like they,
about the bump uglies.
Yeah, but Tommy's trying to keep it business.
Right. But she also like ladies too, so she may not really.
She's turned on by him though. I don't care what you say. As much as nobody liked that suit that he had on that week, when he came out strutting with that suit on, she was turned on.
Right.
She was soaking wet.
Nah. Without the voice.
She's probably gonna kill her real daddy to get a new daddy.
Right.
She's gonna get a zaddy.
I was telling Can't Get Right that you need to be presentable. Iron your clothes, hang your clothes up. No woman wants you to look like you just rolled out of bed walking out the house.
Or you had a fight with the iron.
And lost in the first round.
Women, we look at teeth, we look at feet and shoes.
Teeth, shoes, and nails.
And don't smell good.
So
your nails too.
Teeth, shoes, and nails. I remember my friend, she was like, I don't want to talk to him. I was like, why? She's like, I don't like his shoes. I was like, what?
That's true.
She's like, them shoes look corny. I don't like him.
That's very true, though. One of my very first lessons about a woman and dating when I was in grade school is you can't be with no dusty shoes, because that's one of the first things a lady look at. If you got dusty shoes, you probably gonna have everything else out of order too. So
they be like, shoes, and his nails was dirty.
And it taught me that in Poetic Justice.
Right. Yeah, that's a good one.
You just be like, ew.
Angela Helper said, what if the Flynns are using Medicare fraud to front the dialysis clinic, and that's how the Flynns are connected to the grandmother?
No, Jesus, no. No, Angela, no, Jesus, no. They ain't that dumb to do some fraud like that. They got her like they got a trust set up for her. Remember, JP said how the nursing home was being paid for. He said it's some type of trust that was set up before they even got there. So that part is very important. So it's a trust set up. So whoever's paying it was paying it every month.
That's true.
So they saw when she got sick. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Maybe you guys can answer this for me. If he wasn't the emergency contact, how did he find out she was in the hospital?
He went up there to see her.
That was random.
He went to the nursing home. And then when he went to the nursing home, that's how he found out she was in the hospital.
Yeah, but typically the nursing home will advise somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like they will let a family member know. I would think.
I know what you're thinking, but you know what I think? How I'm assuming. He probably went up there and you know how somebody sees you, because I went, when you go up there, they be like, oh, they moved to the so-and-so room, because they see you come up there every day. He might have been like one of those type of people that had a good rapport with the
nurses,
nurses and the aides and stuff like that, because I used to do that. When I come up there, they be like, oh, she went to therapy, she'll be back, but you could wait in her room. You know, stuff like that. And he seemed like he was coming up there on a regular though.
Right. Because he bumped into Tommy up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah. What you think about that, pretty girl?
No, I'm saying, how did he find out she was in the hospital? Maybe that question is, I guess I'm still not understanding that part.
Okay.
Like, are you saying, Moochie, like he went to the nursing home to see his grandmother and she told him she was in the hospital? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I believe that JP went up there because I think that's how he found out she was in the hospital. Because he's not on the paperwork as her, like,
emergency.
They can't she's not on the paper. Wait, you got it, Jay.
No, I get what you're saying.
He's not on the paper as the emergency contact. So I'm thinking they knew that this was his grandson, and he was coming up there on a regular where he had a rapport with the people.
Yeah, I guess it's TV I'm looking too much into, because I'm like, I'm here every day. I'm going to find out some more information. If I'm seeing grandma every day, who on the paperwork? Like, stop playing with me.
Right. That's true.
Add me like something. I mean,
he waited till now to ask. Yeah, that was crazy to me too. I agree.
I need to let that go. Sorry.
All right. One thing that could possibly be, and I'm trying to reach to make it all make sense, but maybe it didn't cross his mind until he saw Tommy, and then he started thinking about it again. I'm guessing.
Exactly, because he never thought about it until Tommy mentioned how is everything getting paid for.
Right.
That's true.
So that might be the case. Angela said clearly they were close. He has access to her home. That's a good point. He up here remodeling it, so he knew she wasn't coming back. Because you don't start remodeling somebody's house if they coming back, especially an older person. They've been snapped on your ass, man.
Move my China.
And how is he paying for this? He got a Lowe's, or he has a Lowe's or Home Depot credit card.
I don't know. All I know is Tommy giving him some cash. Right. And his thing still went into foreclosure where the bank is coming after him for the bar. So what is he doing with all the money Tommy giving him? He's just bad with money. And when D-Mac come along, I hope he can solve this problem.
Definitely. Yeah. So
just saying.
Kendall say, how long has JP been living in her home? I mean, we don't know. Could be weeks, months, years. They ain't really reached there. She looked like she been in that situation for a minute. It don't look like it just started. And Tommy knew, like, he went to the home and nobody was there in the first episode. So now is that the same home he went to that he's in now?
Yeah.
All right. So,
he didn't go inside though. So, I mean, it's
right.
He was. Remember, he ain't go inside. He was busy arguing with the dude over the parking spot.
Right. And JP probably was at work or something trying to figure out what he gonna do with that. All right, so what's up with I wish these damn pictures was working, but let me see if I can get it working again. But what's up with Bart and they all working together now, and they talking about the Pilgrims. Now JP gave them 20 stacks, 10 apiece, to do what? To buy product, right?
Y'all could have called me.
So why is he why is he robbing them? That don't make any sense.
Because
go ahead.
With this whole what are you talking about? The robbery with the Hasidics?
Yeah, why he robbed the Jews? Yeah,
because they had Dahlia. He wanted to know where it came from, and he still had his. I'm sorry, he looked like a fiend with that.
For real.
But then he gave it to Popeye.
Jannar, smart dumb.
Exactly. How you give this to him and you don't even have no more? All you had was that vial, that one vial.
Right. And you might have jeopardized.
It's not like he had when he tried to do it, it's not like he had the brick.
Right. And he should have been making the pipeline, connection instead of robbing him for that one vial, because that's a one-hitter quitter.
I'm sorry, he did some crackhead stuff.
That was a short-term plan. He had no steps to it. Like,
it's a short-term plan, and I feel like it's gonna come back to bite him in the ass.
Pretty girl, what you think about Jannard and Popeye and that connection? When especially he said, when I give you the call, I want you to come through and shoot some people. Who is he talking about, and why is he trying to do this? What's his problem?
Him and Vic are both trying to assassinate people dealing with who has something to do with this drug. Like, instead of finding out and learning as much as you can, you guys want to eliminate everyone. It doesn't make sense to me. But I thought it was about to be a miracle drug, because I thought, cousin I was about to be looking good. I'm like, okay, like, how the 3 a.m. Church services. You like got the holy water. I can walk now. I can see now. I'm like, okay.
Heal and hand on that boy.
I know, right? Can I get a
heal and hand on that boy?
Right.
And that 3 of them trying the drug, like, that was dumb. Like, just have one tester. Like, y'all could have been. Hey, y'all had the drop on y'all. Like, y'all would have passed out. They would have killed the. Like, it was dumb. Like, these Gary dudes, I think they're out of their leagues.
Right, definitely. And he about to go commit murder for that small little amount. I mean, that was crazy too, talking about ride on somebody. So you ready to go wipe some people out for, a little baby dose? You over here micro dosing, and you over here ready to murder after one hit? That stuff is like crack.
He sound like a fiend too.
I feel like everybody is premature. You try to make a deal on this Dahlia, and you know nothing about it, where to get it from, who's behind it. But you over there, you forgetting the code. You said, we ain't worried about that no more. It's something that you guys are used to. Oh, no, we about to, like, focus everything on Dahlia. Like, I don't believe in putting all your eggs in one basket. And it's the blind leading the blind. This is going to be a clusterfuck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You hit the nail on the head.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Ark. I appreciate you. 128 up in here. Can we get 128 likes? Definitely subscribe to these lovely ladies' channel. The links is in the description box. They out cranking out content for everybody to enjoy. So definitely check it out. Definitely worth their content weight in Dahlia. So y'all be like, when Moochie dropping the new one? Pretty girl, I need some more. Kendall said Dahlia gonna have people out here knocking each other off just to get the product and a fix. Moochie, what you think about that?
I agree. I hope it doesn't get too out of hand, because if the police is talking about it, because you heard Bennigan, they just trying to figure out what exactly this drug is. And it's all legal things combined to make an illegal substance.
It's gonna cause some violent, horny people in these streets.
Violent, horny people. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty girl, what you think about this new drug hitting the streets? Do you think it's got staying power? The cops, are they gonna come down on it? What's gonna happen with it?
It's a designer drug, and I think that's the downfall. And the Gary dude mentioned, like, it's a fad. Like, normally designer drugs don't last long because of the problem we're seeing now, distribution. Like, we have a chemist, we have an eager cook, and then Liliana, and now we got JP. That ain't gonna work. All the drugs y'all trying to kick out, 6 hands, the math ain't math.
I'm foreshadowing something bad, and I hope JP get the mixture right.
Right.
You bake a cake that's fucked up. The worst it could do is fall down when you slam the oven door or jump in the kitchen.
Be a little dry.
Look, if you mess up with this ish, you could be killing people. You could send out a bad strand where it's gonna kill a whole bunch of people.
Definitely.
I think something bad is gonna happen, and I don't think it's gonna happen now. I think it's gonna be later.
And the fact that Tommy, he's stressed, hey, you're gonna be completely safe in this lab. Like, okay.
Right. Right. And especially since the Serbs know Tommy's spot. He should have left that night.
I think he gotta leave. Did he turn his spot into the lab, another lab? That's the question.
It looked like it.
I thought they were just holding their training sessions there.
Well, here you go.
Because we see Liliana and the.
So that means if they holding their training sessions there, eventually he's actually going to go to that lab.
I mean,
I'm going with you, pretty girl. Right?
No, because we see the chemist and Liliana already in the lab. I was just thinking maybe because she said we just gave you a little example. Maybe they wanted to like feel the brother out first before they took him to the lab or something. We never know, because I think that was his first time at Tommy's spot. So maybe they would just kind of just wanted to do a little introductory, and maybe since the doctor is also in the lab, he wanted to introduce Tommy and JP first, since Liliana is the only one who knows their brothers. So maybe, I think it was a couple reasons why he had them meet there first.
Mm-hmm. What you think about my girl Kendall? She said JP gonna make another bad batch like Kanan did. Pretty girl.
I see that happening. I couldn't agree with you more, Kendall. I feel like he's going like, look, he already like, look, you see, I just did that. I just baked the cake. No.
Right. Like he got bars.
Annie Mae is not gonna want their cake, bro.
Yo.
More like little Debbie up in here, little Tweaky. So you all think, pretty girl, you think he gonna mess it up, or he gonna get it right? He gonna start liking the life? What's gonna happen with JP?
It's hard because he's getting into the life, and I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen. I just don't see them ending up being one big happy family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We see Suburbia Jones. He said, "Why would the chemist even want to teach Liliana how to make the drugs?" I got a good answer for that, but I'm gonna let you ladies get in there first. Moochie, why would she want to teach her how to make the drugs?
I feel like she wants to teach them how to make the drugs so she don't get burnt out. She's been working with this thing around the clock.
Right.
And she has other things that she has to tend to. This chick got a life of her own.
Right. If they know how to do
all
it,
going in 24-hour shifts, and now they can't even keep up with the product.
Right.
I believe they are gonna bring JP to that lab where he is watched over, where he doesn't mess up, because something like this, they already stressing you cannot mess this up, because if you mess it up, it'll be detrimental.
Pretty girl, what you think about her getting taught? You think
I agree. The chemist, she got the 4th date, like she already overdue, like she was trying to get in there.
Right. She need that dust knocked off. It's been a while.
I got things to do.
Right. And she probably would like for them to know how to do it, because she's been cool, that maybe they'll trust her and let her leave, and instead of keeping her as a prisoner. Basically, she been handling it very well, because she ain't been crying and complaining about it. So they may, if she teach them, probably won't kill her, and that's the key. And so she could say, I'm gonna work with y'all. We can make this money, and here's how to make it, and let's keep it moving. Let me get a break. We did see Tommy say he gonna start doing 8-hour shifts. So we'll see what's up with that. Big Zay said, I thought they said that you couldn't do anything to it, like, because it was so complex. It took her a while to get it right, though.
Yeah, you can't mix it with nothing, but what if you made the batch wrong? You can't mix it with anything, but what if you made the batch where you added too much of something?
Right. Definitely. So, and NJ say, right, the doc has a job. How many sick days does she have? Right.
A lot, because she said she never missed a day. So she got vacation, personal, sick. She cashing all them days.
Right. That's true. I remember I had a job with some good sick days, boy. They do add up when you don't use them. So, we'll see how it goes.
She may quit. She may get more with Tommy and them. Because I feel like, how they mentioned she was falsifying documents. She couldn't get the other drug approved. So now she probably feels like, hey, I'm a part of something that's successful, that I'm appreciated. So, maybe she's really, fully trying to get into this life. You never know.
And when it was towards the end, we got to see that JP hit up Tommy, and it looked like Mama Dukes is coming into town. What do you all think is gonna happen with that? Is she gonna try to get into the mix and get a little dose of that new product? Is she gonna, hi JP, let me get a little taste of your new product? Oh shit, you're doing good. Tommy taught you well. So what you think, Moochie?
I think if JP sees that side of Kate, it's gonna confirm everything that Tommy said.
That's a good one.
She might not show that side to him. Now Tommy and her is different. They got high together.
Right.
So he might be like, Mom, let you take some things. You thought I couldn't do stuff? You thought I wasn't gonna be somebody? What? Look at what I got now.
Right.
I could see him like trying to prove his point to his mother because she bigged up Ghost so much.
Right. He like proud. I got my own thing now. I a new product. I'm in charge. You in charge. I'm in charge. You in charge, DJ. Pretty girl, what you think gonna happen with Kate when she get into town? Is she gonna try to bond with JP? Is it gonna be some beef? Is she gonna start to want to move there, get hooked on the new drug? What's going on?
Well, she definitely gonna hit Tommy up for some free samples. But it can happen. It's two different outcomes. I feel like she can pretty much let JP know like she's trash and he gets his answer, but you know how it is. I mean, you never had a relationship with your mom, so no, if you realize she's trifling, it's going to take a lot for you to want to kick her back out your life. So he could probably be very, have a high tolerance for her, honestly. Or she can be Martha Stewart / Susie Homemaker and be the perfect mom. Because you know how it is when you have a kid young. She probably had Tommy young. You get a different version versus when you parent a child when you're older. So you never know. But Kate it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I want them to have a nice little dinner table scene like Power Book Ghost 2. Somebody I just want a drama with Herman and JP, D-Mac. I'm ready for all that, but it's gonna be a hot mess for sure.
Yeah, Sonny might try to go ahead and get that groove back. He'd be like, "Come here, baby. You know how black folks do them hips. Come here. I still got it, baby. Let me
Herman?
Yeah, let me put this belly on your back. Let me put this belly on your back. Boom. Yeah, baby.
You're gonna be like, come on and sit on my lap, girl.
Let me move this belly to the side.
Let Santa know you being
good.
Good
Down there. It's a big ass stirrer down there. We about to stir this pot. Come here, baby. Bloop. Yeah.
You're nut.
Going up in there, girl. Yeah.
I'm back in the hospital, Lord.
He only gonna be moving from the neck up, like, yeah, I'm just tearing that up.
Like you had some Jello pudding.
Right. I love that vanilla pudding. Ain't nothing better than the original flavor, baby. No substitute. Come here.
I just wanted to say that's my baby daddy.
Mommy, I've been down with the blacks for years. Hey, Harmon has a lot of things that he's working with. You should have caught him when he was younger. He had a big stick. I definitely do mean that he carried it strong and softly, and he stirred my Kool-Aid. Yeah, I know the blacks love the Kool-Aid. I know, I got sugar. And I was down with the homies, and I let them get a little turn. And you know what? It was fun. I loved it. That's why I was there for you and Jamie.
Moochie theory is right. If Moochie, if you're right, and Walter shows up to this funeral, he's gonna be like, "I don't like this shite."
Yeah.
What the hell
what
is
are you doing here, Tommy? What do you mean you're my nephew?
What the hell are you doing with this, Tommy? What are you doing? Don't make me squash it with the butt. You don't come through with that type of behavior.
Crash it under my butt.
Right. My damn computer is freezing up. They're trying to freeze me out. They tried to freeze me out, but you know what? I'm the devil. I can warm up anything. I'll get back in there, kick open the door with my boot, and squash any type of problem that we have. Come on now, Tommy. I'm the pappy. I am the pappy. Oh, Tommy, don't you know?
Wait, you was doing Edith Bunker? That's what I was thinking.
Archie. Nobody sits in Archie's chair. That's what Archie said. Don't sit in his chair.
Oh, God. He's stage one. He on stage one acting like he on his deathbed.
I know, right?
I know.
Mark, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. You said Kate is going to get on Dahlia and somehow get JP killed, then blame Tommy.
Wow.
I sample all the products. It's not the new Tommy. I can handle it. I'm an old broad, okay? I can handle the sugar, okay? It's just a little bit of brown sugar, black sugar, all the same. I handle it all. I'm not addicted. I wanted to go down on them. I needed it.
She's going to be called a JP ghost. Oh, my God.
Right.
She's going to be like Jamie.
I know, right? Jamie used to take care of me, and you never knew. I didn't let you know because, although I raised him like a son, he really wasn't. And he did take care of Mama. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, man. All right, man. Anybody got anything they want to talk to us about for power? They love my little KD. Blanca gonna show up. Oh no, what is this? What do you two nasty people do? Is you trying to have an incest? You trying to do it, and it's a nasty sin.
Thomas Egan. That's
right.
Thomas Egan. I thought you were dead, and I see you here in Chicago.
You're in Chicago. What you doing, Tommy? You know I was been waiting to bust your ass, Tommy.
Who's gonna run Gloria's bar now?
I know, right? That's probably gonna be where JP gonna have to move downsize. He can less windows to shoot out. Hey, this is a good spot. Less windows to shoot out. Less windows to replace. I think I might just board it up from the get-go.
Well, we don't have to worry about it getting shot out no more because his son is going to get ready to meet his daddy, I think.
Right. That's true.
Do y'all think it's going to happen well, it's not coming on this weekend, right? Didn't you say that?
No, it's off this weekend, yeah.
All right, so we got, 2 weeks? And then it comes on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that them getting that spot would be a good idea. It's not that big of a spot, easy to manage. Since she's dead, I mean, they shouldn't have to take over her debt. I mean, if a person.
Well, he said he paid it off.
That's true. He did say he paid it off, so that's even better.
He sold the land and paid everything off, so the bar is done.
That's true. So we'll see what happens with that. That's a great point.
Kelly, no.
Kelly says.
Vic
gotta go.
No.
Gotta go.
No, Kelly.
Maybe Vic can take it over. He can start making them oxtails.
Walter's
like this spicy.
Right, he just gonna boil them and put some salt on it, and that's it. It's my favorite.
I think we already know who got grandma's house, JP.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's gonna be the family's house. JP may be the next big deck. Look, we heard it twice already in this since we've been on tonight. Okay, and the third person, of course, is Brillo. He said JP gotta go. He's mad at him already. He had a little,
JP gotta go.
Yeah,
Maria. Yeah. So we'll see what Shakita Robinson said. I think that Uncle Paulie wants to be Walter's successor for real and manipulated that situation, thinking both of them was one get killed. I mean, gonna get killed, I guess. So he could take his place. I really think there was motive. Okay. That makes sense, actually. Like yeah, that does. That's a good one. And Janice said she agreed with you. So we'll see what's up with that. That is a good one. And I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, Paulie probably feels like he's making smarter moves than Flynn. And Flynn is letting his emotions get in all the way. Like Paulie got emotional issues too with his son and family, but he ain't letting it get in the way of his job and decision making.
Exactly. Kendall got a good comment too.
Yeah. That's my girl Kendall. She said, if D-Mac goes and works for his Uncle Tommy, what will the blowback be from CBI, mainly Jannard? That's a good one. I think that he's going to get shot. I think he's going to get shot. I think they're going to be salty. And they really probably shouldn't because they ain't really treating him
right. 86 come out of the deal.
Exactly. So
well, I can see JP taking a bullet for him.
Right. Definitely. So
you can see what?
JP taking a bullet for D-Mac. Like
I can see that. I can see that. And maybe he might not die. So
you think JP would take a bullet for D-Mac?
Like if it's a situation where it's a drive-by or something and try to protect him.
Right. Like it makes sense. That's his son at the end of the day. And as a father, even if that was my son in our relationship, I wouldn't want him to get shot, especially in front of me. So I could see that happening. And hopefully son understands. Did it for you. So
what do y'all think about that? See, I'm not sure if you guys discussed it before, but Jannard and Diamond in the barbershop with Jannard trying to play it off, talking about it'll be a blessing to have a small little piece of the organization. Hey, boy, who you think?
I feel like Diamond knows he's lying.
Yeah, he does.
Diamond knows he's lying, but he don't want to show his hand yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Levon, this will be the last one. She said D-Mac wanted out. That's why he started that fight with Marshall to be put out. Do you think that was planned, or was that just young boys getting their emotions involved in what happened? Moochie, what you think?
I feel like with that whole thing, Marshall basically cut D-Mac out of the deal. And then once he saw him posting what he was posting on the gram, how he living his best life, that's what prompted him to go to that club and bust him over the head with the bottle.
Right.
So I believe once that happened, then he wanted out. I believe everything was cause and effect.
Okay. Pretty girl, what you think about that?
No, I definitely feel like it was D-Mac's plan all along in terms of, going to Gary. He seems much smarter than Marshall. But that's definitely something that just happened. I was a little underwhelmed about how Tommy found out. Like I thought it was going to be like a bigger reveal. Like I was like, wah, wah.
Yeah, that was kind of,
Well, you know what though? He had to follow him because now he already said, look, I'm leaving. I'm not with them like that. I'm leaving the CBIs. Let me come work for you. So of course he's gonna follow him and see if he's gonna bring information back to Jannard, because that's probably what he thought. But then when he saw that, now he knows what was what. And Tommy called it from the beginning. Somebody's trying to send a message to you. When he said that to JP.
Yeah, I definitely agree with him following, D-Mac. I just was hoping for like a more, maybe I watched too much Young and the Restless going up with my grandma.
No, I was looking for like a dramatical reveal too. I agree with you.
I wanted more drama.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Commercial break.
That's my nephew.
Right.
Then tomorrow.
Next week on Raising Jannard and Crew. Raising Popeye. We see if that eye gets straight and he sees eye to eye with the rest of the crew.
Okay, Levon said Elijah being scheduled to meet with that reporter has to make Diamond look at Jannard sideways. I agree. I think Elijah saw that that Jannard was like, he was already becoming like an addict when he was sniffing his own product, and you could see the crazy looks he was giving to him when he was doing stuff when he was out of control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely messed that up. Yeah. All right, let's switch up to the Will Smith Chris Rock Academy Awards situation for a couple minutes. Everybody been talking about it, and it was very unusual. So let me start with you, Moochie. We all know what happened with Chris Rock telling the joke, and Will Smith originally laughed, but when Jada was unhappy, it looked like he changed his tone up. And to me, I looked at it as he didn't want to get in trouble with her when they get back home. So
he said, set it off.
That's right. Set it off like Jada and set it off. And I think he took it too far, and how he treated Chris Rock, he kind of did the opposite. I think that if he would have handled Chris Rock like a heckler when a comedian is on stage, which is what he did after he smacked him, I think that would have been more than enough, and Chris Rock wouldn't have continued. But he did it backwards, and it definitely made him look bad. And so what do you think? He did apologize, but he didn't apologize in person, which I don't think that's good enough. I don't believe in cancel culture, but I think that you did everything publicly, so you should apologize with your face on it. That's all I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, but I feel like right now you got different camps. Like I discussed this earlier. Chris Rock is from BK, and I'm sure he got some heads that's like ready to like go at it just for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe right now it's the situation is too hot for them to have a face-to-face right now. He apologized, but I believe they are going to have a face-to-face, and then that'll be the end of it. They'll have a face-to-face. Don't be surprised if you see them all on the red table talking about it. And I still and I believe in some ways I believe it was staged. I hate to say it.
I see his looking
Questlove's moment was overlooked.
The whole Academy Awards got over.
Yeah, and this is like the first time like black people is like, as far as the film industry and the black people are getting their own studios. Black people are having their own production places where they can make movies, TV shows, and films that actually portray us in a good light. And I'm stifling myself from saying certain things. Okay. I just feel like it was staged. I feel like it was done for a reason, and I feel like the two people that was involved, they were picked for a certain reason.
Mm-hmm. All right, pretty girl, what do you think about what happened? Was it staged? Do you think that they should be canceled? What are your thoughts on this? Should he apologize publicly? Or was what he did with the apology good enough? And should the Academy Awards maybe try to go further with punishing him?
I think it was more real than staged, but of course you can't put nothing past none of these people. You never know. People do things to such shows all the time. But I'm torn because I see all three angles. I see the comedian who is a comedian, and things have gotten more sensitive throughout the years. So he could just see him just cracking jokes. So I see Chris Rock's point of view. I see Will's point of view as a husband wanting to stand up for his wife. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. She probably was just in a dressing room crying her eyes out because her hair fell out. You know what I'm saying? So when your spouse is hurting, you're hurting. And I think with him laughing at the joke and her not laughing, I I could see him laughing more so because that's what they're trained to do. They're trained actors. When they had the issue with the previous red carpet situation, they're they're trained. They've been in this business for what, 3 decades or so, 4 decades maybe. They trained to just laugh at situations and just have a mask on. So I think that was one of the situations where Jada was like, nah, I ain't doing that today, bruh. Like, I ain't doing that. So when he noticed that his wife was like, nah, she not for it. So that's when he reacted. And I could also see the wife's point of view, like, handle that, bruh. So, I can see all angles. So that's why I'm torn on everything. I'm honestly, I'm 50-50.
Okay. I definitely see how that could be 50-50. And I think that Will Smith acted in a backwards order. Maybe he should have screamed at him, shut up, keep my wife's name out your mouth first. And then if he kept going, then you get smacked. But then again, maybe that's how I would have handled it. And he, of course, obviously he handled it differently. So I think that he kind of made himself look bad and put his night in jeopardy. He ruined his big night. The night he won the Academy Award for Best Actor, something not too many black men have ever done. Just him and Denzel, right? Has it been any other black men won Academy Award for Best Actor?
Did 48 won?
Right, and Sydney won one for, I think, Guess Who Coming to Dinner. And I think that's it. Mm-hmm. So in 98 years, what is it, the 94th? So in 94 years of film and television, you only have 3 in 94 years, which is just ridiculous. I think Forrest did win for supporting actor. But I think he won for I think he might have won Best Actor because he did get it for what was that with Marcus Garvey, Last King of Scotland. So
Forrest Whitaker, yeah.
So we looking at Last King of Scotland. So we looking at 4 people. So that's just messy. And
he did apologize, NJ. He apologized to the producer of the Oscars too, because this was the first time a black person produced the Oscars too. So I feel like something's not hitting me right with all of this.
Right. Will Packer is Kevin Hart's boy.
Yeah.
And he's came a long way. Shout out to Will Packer. To now he's producing the Oscars and things. That's a big deal. And it just kind of other people may see that and think, that's why we don't have them in charge, or why we can't do this or can't do that.
I'm glad that Chris Rock didn't retaliate, didn't hit him back. Right,
that's true. Part of me wish he did, but then the other part of me wish he didn't because it make us all look bad. Can't give them shit. These black folks always ready to fight.
Yeah. I'm 50-50 because I'm don't get me wrong. I'm one of the people like, don't be acting up in front of these white folks. Like, I'm really that type of person.
No, I agree with you.
But at the same time, what did Tyler Perry say? We need to create our own table. So it's like sometimes we care too much about them providing a seat for us and caring about what they care about, because honestly, they don't care about us as much when it comes to certain things. We're begging to be a part of a world that don't really accept us. So at the end of the day, I can see Will Smith. We don't know if it ruined his night. You know what I'm saying? He probably think he still won. He was able to, get that Philly street cred back. Defend his wife, he still won. So he probably feeling on top of the world. But it just depends on perspective, what is important to him. But I guess as a people, I guess we probably feel like we lost in some sense. But it depends on how you look at it.
Tressa said, what's the real distraction though? Which one of y'all want to get into that?
This was a distraction for something. You're absolutely right, Tressa.
It's always a distraction.
It was a distraction for something. Because it's like soon as that happened, it was like all over the place.
Mm-hmm. It might have been something happening in Russia for all we know.
And I agree. That's why I feel like this was done for the powers that be orchestrated all of this.
Mm-hmm.
And Will had to pay. He had to play. I'm sorry, had to play.
Right. And damn, man, I had a good picture of this group of people that won and some of the things they were doing with their hands and other stuff.
Oh, how people was looking at it when they saw what happened?
Well, no, this is just showing the hand signals they was throwing up, which show who they really may be working for. And you know, a lot of people may have missed this. And so yeah, it's just very unfortunate. I just wish my damn computer was pictures was working.
Those Illuminati, what are you talking about, Jay?
No, because my computer froze. I put it in Discord though. So if you go to the homepage on Discord, you can see the picture of the people in the Academy Award. It's the second thing, most recent thing.
Is it like a block of pictures of everybody that saw the smack?
No, it don't have nothing to do with the smack. Like if you look at Discord, then you'll see what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody in Discord. I wasn't really trying to promote Discord, but I did put it in there earlier. So you know, we got to make that, you know, public or whatever. But yeah, that's cool.
And I did agree, Cheryl. You know how like they were talking about Chadwick, you know, and you know, didn't know what was going on with his situation. You know, what about, you know, Tracy Braxton? You know, people were laughing at her. So I do agree, you know, there has to be some sort of sensitivity because you never know what people are going through.
That's true. Very true. And some people have thicker skin than others, you know, because maybe I might not be as humiliated or upset about what I go through as the next person. So you know, that don't mean because I'm not upset you cannot crack jokes about that condition to everybody. And like we know now, and Chris Rock has had a couple jokes about her in the past, picking on her. So who knows what this is? Maybe he mad that she didn't give him no act right one time or something, but he done talked about her in the past. Moochie, you want to elaborate on that?
Well, he spoke about her in the 2016 Oscars. He had like a joke about her. So is this like a whole, like a build-up thing? I believe it was a build-up on Will's part because a couple of weeks before that, he had the person from Orange is the New Black, because she works for E, and she mentioned the entanglement thing. And I feel like it wasn't even appropriate for her to mention that there.
Right.
And they laughed it off. After a while, sometimes you can only laugh off some things. And he's probably looking at all the stuff that's on social media that they're saying about him, his kids, all of that. I mean, after a while, you know, they say a lot of stuff about that family. And they're very quiet and they don't really retaliate like that.
And that's another thing. People treat celebrities or people on YouTube or other stuff as if they own them, or a person should do whatever they tell them to do, answer every question I type, or whatever I say do, or you didn't do this, or I support you, or since I support you, you should do this, that, and the other. And then they do it to each other. As we see, Chris Rock thought, you know, it's cool to make fun of her condition, where at the end of the day, yeah, they may be celebrities and stars, but she's going through a difficult time, and he's sensitive about that. And so you should have known not to hit that sensitive nerve. You should have checked, and you double checked and asked. Now, Will did laugh at first and then change it up. So what do you all think about him laughing at first? And if you were Jada and you saw him laugh at first, but then get up and do what he did, is he off the hook? Or is he still on the hook a little bit?
As I mentioned before, I feel like it's an act, like, you know, how they just train to just smile and nod. And that's one of the things I feel like they're always trained to do, just smile and nod. And whatever they get frustrated with, they handle that at the house. You know what I'm saying? They have to put on the face. They've been doing it for years, but I feel like at that point, Jada she went with that smile and nod.
I believe that with this whole thing, when he was laughing at the joke at first, right? But whatever face she made triggered him. And it like put him in a trance where he saw red.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
They say, like with the anger management, like he redlined.
Right. I definitely agree with that. Karen says Red Table Talk is an open book about their family. So did she kind of open herself up to this type of thing by having this Red Table Talk and putting your business out in the streets? Because now people felt is no problem in talking about it since you opened that door to do that.
I believe it's not only that. I believe it's that the book he made, where he was talking about how he was jealous of Tupac in the book and all of that. So I believe he opened. You know how you open a curtain where people see stuff they ain't supposed to see, and now here's the repercussions of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a right to be mad? That's the question.
But I agree, but at the same time, her baldness is due to an illness. So I feel like certain things can be off limits, but as a comedian, how far do you go with researching your jokes? I mean, he's a veteran, so I'm sure possibly that was just a joke he just thought off the fly. He probably wasn't even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So he probably didn't know what she had going on. So I do feel like, being an open book, you have to be open to criticism. But when it comes to illnesses, that's different.
Miguel Ditzler said, at first I refused to believe it was not staged, but when I saw the uncensored video, he was pissed. And then he said Chris was wrong for that joke. And not a good look. So do you think this might affect his tour? Because he's right on tour right now trying to sell tickets. Pretty girl, do you think that's going to affect his ticket sales or prices, or people going to want it more or less?
I don't think any of them will be affected, honestly. Their careers is going to go, as I mean, it may just fuel Chris Rock's career, even more. His name is back in the streets more than ever. So he's definitely going to take this and run with it.
Look, I want to see if he go off on Jada and Will on his comedy tour.
Right. I think he is.
Look, don't be surprised.
Right. And
he gonna turn it. He might turn it into a bit.
I think he has no choice. He has to, because that was just so public. And now you about to go in front of live audiences. Like he's going to do stadium tour, like NBA.
And he finished the whole thing after that, even though he finished the whole presentation after all of that happened.
Yeah, he did. He was a little shaky though.
Oh yeah, because he was like, we're giving a documentary out.
Right.
So he did smack the thoughts out of his.
Right. Go ahead. What'd you say? My bad.
Oh no, I was reading Monique's comment. She said the prices. They said it was going up for his tour. So.
Oh wow.
Fat Joe said it. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Fat Jada.
So you don't tell me. You can't tell me this ain't a win for all of them.
There's no such thing as bad publicity in a way when you at that level, and definitely I think it's not that bad actually. I think that more people will probably go to his shows now. He'll make more money and sell out, and we'll see. I also think that was planned in the sense that he knew that he may react, because people have been hitting on that, entanglement for about a year now. And he probably knew that was a soft spot and that he may get a reaction. He probably didn't expect to get smacked. Do you all think he should have blocked it, retaliated, did something, jump kicked them in the back, or just do what he did and take that smack like a man, took off his gun? I challenge you to a duel. I mean, like, what?
I think it's over with. I feel like he's gonna apologize to him, and he already. I feel like they're gonna have a sit down. Don't be surprised if y'all see them all on the red table talking about it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it was definitely interesting. And it's probably going down as one of the most memorable Academy Awards.
And their ratings was off too. Their ratings was really low. So to me, after everybody heard, like Twitter was trending with this. After that, put the Oscars on to watch to see what would happen after that.
Right.
I'm just saying.
For this to happen, I feel like it's not too many people. 2 people can really come out of this without things happening. Maybe Denzel could have been the only other person that could slap somebody and not get in trouble for it. But if it was 2 other people involved, or one of the persons switched to another person, like I feel like if Chris Rock was a white man, I feel like Will probably.
Oh no, he would have been. That would have been the downfall of him.
Right.
It would have been a different story.
If it was Dave Chappelle, I don't know. Dave got some arms on him now, and he's working out.
I think he would have been.
Might have gave him a 2-piece and a biscuit.
No, nigga, don't come up on me. No. You up here on the crack front looking like Clarence Bigham's the third. No, nigga, no. Put the hands down. What you doing? No. Oh man, Tressa said Beyonce definitely not coming back. Oh man, and Karen say that wasn't any of my business about their entanglements. I agree though. I don't think they should be putting all their business out there like that.
We're in a day and age where oversharing is so normal.
Yeah,
definitely. And
I feel like they shared too much, and he was embarrassed by her sharing what she shared.
Yeah,
he was caught off guard with that then too. I feel like he's been taken out. Sometimes I feel like she tries to trigger him.
Yeah,
when he's having his moments. I'm talking about milestones and stuff. The last time something happened, she did some nonsense talking about Tupac. When he had some kind of moment and
yeah, that's damn, that's a deep one right there.
I feel like they wanted to get the numbers up, and it seems like this was a big moment for Will, and I feel like she did what she did to trigger him. It's other stuff going on behind this.
You never know, because I feel like she been through a lot with him, so you never know.
Yeah, they've been together like at least 20 years.
Yeah,
or give or take.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, Oprah of Leveling Up. I appreciate you for coming through. You get a link. You get a link. You get a link.
If you on Twitch, you get a link.
I know, right?
If you on Facebook, you get a link.
I put the link in the comments. You can join up. Make sure that you are a Tommy Egan level or higher so that you can be in the Discord and hang out with everybody, talk. Me, Moochie, Pretty Girl, so many other great people. It's over 80 people in the Discord, and it's a great little community. Definitely check it out and join up. We all share a lot of information, talk, and it's what you make it. Some people join and they don't watch the movies with us. They don't come and talk, and they just sit there and maybe read a couple articles. And if that's what they want to do, that's fine. But definitely come play trivia, watch, talk with everybody, listen, whatever the case, but use it and take advantage of it, because it is a cool community, and it's one of the things I'm most proud of, is having this group of people come together. So definitely appreciate all of my Discord members. We're a little family in there, so definitely appreciate y'all for coming through. And go ahead and hit it up. If you want to join, then all you got to do is click and sign up. It's not complicated. And I know somebody's been trying to join. He won the free week, and I can't remember your name right now, but you have to download the Discord app and then click on the link, and it will take you right to my page. So it's not very difficult. Make the most of it and come on through. And I think you may be overthinking it a little bit. Anyway, I appreciate everybody for coming through.
You got somebody telling you to answer your IG DMs. You getting DMJ.
I'm trying to be like you.
It's going down in the DM.
I'm trying to be like you.
It's going down in the DM.
Right.
To the Dahlia party.
Right. I'm trying to do the damn the share, the monetization. Let's see if it'll pull up. It's not pulling up. Is it? Can you all see it? Okay. Oh, it's working. So right now we got 20 entries. I guess people don't really want to be involved no more. So I don't know how much more we gonna keep doing this. You got us all up here past our bedtime. You got my moochie up here tired. Ain't nobody trying to participate. I'm over here tired. We got pretty girl going past her beauty sleep. What's up?
Like the video,
right. Teresa said I'm her internet husband, but it for Discord. Okay. Well, I just learned that. Let's see what we can do. Make it happen. Join up. Let's see. We got a bunch of people now putting in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Definitely put it in on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, because every little bit count, and Facebook. And we'll see what's up. We got a new member, Derry Backus just joined. Welcome to the family. Definitely, I got a video for you and for the super chat that came through earlier. I can't play anything. No, that's the problem. Let me see. I do got some stuff saved. So here's a video for you, Derry, for coming on through. Let's see what you got. I'm gonna do a little special dance for you. Get nice and clean.
Hygiene's important.
Definitely important. And you come on through, make it work. Anybody else, go ahead and push in join up on the link I just put. And Vic say Discord is like New York City, never sleep. That's true. I mean, we be in there all different times of the day, talking about all kind of different things. And it's a real good little brother and sisterhood. And I really enjoy everybody that's in there hanging out, talking with them. Dean Prince, I appreciate you with the super chat. Come on through. Let's see what we got for this week's giveaway. Let's see, what should I do? Here's a video for coming through with oops. I had to hit Zanzibar upside the head. All right. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Let's see. Discord smack the power. Discord toxic though. Like nobody toxic up in there. If there is, it won't last long. All right. We got what? 38 entries. Everybody came through with the quickness, man. That's what's up. All right, let's get ready to wrap this up. Also, don't forget to check out my other links. And I did make the shirts in my store for Proud Black Fathers. It's one of the things that I also like the most. So check it out, Proud Black Father. And make sure you get them in whatever sizes, colors you want. And represent. And let's see what we got here. Let's get ready to do this. Hold on. Let's see. Let's get ready to do this. This listing. I'm gonna put the link to the store up here. Let's see if anybody is interested. And one good thing about this is that they handle everything. They make everything fresh whenever you order. So it's not just me sitting there in my closet making stuff and sending it off. If that is somebody doing that, more power to them. But that ain't for me. So this is a lot better for me. And so we'll see. Here's the link right here. Jocelyn, did you get your cup yet? Let me know. All right. Let's go ahead and see who wins so we can all get a little rest. Rojas for season 2. Definitely want that to happen. So definitely go on Instagram and flood everybody and tell them they need more Rojas.
Raising Rojas in the way.
Right. Definitely. Raising Rojas. That's what I'm talking about, man. Can have my son play the younger version of me. All right. Let's get ready to hit the draw. And let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3. Victor Scott, man, your ass wins a lot, man. I need to get you to play lottery numbers for me, bro. That's like your 3rd win. So shout out to Vic for the win. Good luck to you. Appreciate it. We'll talk in Discord and see if you want another cup or some cash or what. So we'll make something happen for you, or half off on the shirt, or something to that effect. So we'll make it work. You already won a cup, and it's on the way. You didn't won some cash, I believe. So you're doing good there, fam. I need to have you come with me to the casino or something. Straight up. Straight up. All right. All right, I'll do another one since Victor has won a bunch of times. I'll do one more. This is for free week in Discord where you can hang out with everybody and sample the goods and see if you enjoy hanging out and watching movies and things. We watched the show that's pretty good yesterday night called From on Epics, and that's definitely pretty interesting and good show. That you should check out From on Epics. All right, let's do another draw. Let's see who wins. Here we go. A lot of nice pictures. Look at Gina. Gina, the winner. That's what's up, Gina. Shout out to my girl, Gina. We'll see what we can work out for you. Because of course you are already a member as well. And so some people that may say members win, members participate all the time. And that's the difference. We got 133 people still watching and we only have 41 entries. So how does that work? I just told y'all it's 80 plus people in Discord. So people think it's a cheat or whatever. They're taking advantage and using it, whereas some other people don't. Everybody get to use Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, so go on and get in there. All right, Moochie, what you want to say before we get up out of there?
I'm putting my review up for Power Force. I'll have my trailer breakdown, and I will also be doing Snowfall, and I'm trying to get up Atlanta.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And Pretty Girl, what do you have coming for your channel right now?
Oh, yeah, and Winning Time.
Winning Time is a dope show as well. Pretty Girl, what's coming on to your channel? What can people expect to see?
Yeah, my Force review should be up in the next hour or so. The last episode of Bel Air this week, I'm a little sad. That was an awesome show. And I'll also do a Snowfall, and I have a couple other shows that I am going to review. If anybody watched Top Boy, I will be doing like a series recap of Top Boy. And I'm thinking about a couple of the shows, so we'll see.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, Big Ron, he said it best. Put in the entries, and you'll have a better chance to win. Everybody gets at least 3 chances to win because you can put it in on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. So put it all in there. And this pulls Twitch, YouTube, and Twitch. So definitely go ahead and put it in there, and let's see what happens, man. May the force be with you. Okay. Savannah said that she's gonna support y'all, so that's very much appreciated. And everybody have a good evening. Cheryl said winning time is the dopest. It definitely is. Vic gave you a shout out for winning, Moochie, moo moo mooch. Moochie. I'm gonna put this picture up on here. Sound had no picture. Black people. Moo moo moochie. Do the right thing. All right, man. I appreciate it. Savannah say that I love this group. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I definitely love working with these two sisters. Very cool, down to earth, and that's really a good thing. And I appreciate you all coming through. I appreciate everybody watching. You ladies want to say anything before we get up out of here?
Free Rojas.
Free Rojas. I know that's right. Get me out of jail. You have to sneak me out. You come and put a file in the cake. Put a file in the cake. Vic,
yes.
Yeah, he said you got a Twitch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He trying to make it Twitch. Oh.
I got Twitch, Instagram, Twitter.
Let me find out. It's a love connection.
I don't know.
Jay, dating show. Come on now.
There you go. You never know, man. You never know. All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all for sticking with us, watching, staying with us tonight. Everybody have a good evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. And everybody be safe out there. And we out of here. And hopefully I'll have my computer fixed by tomorrow. So everybody be cool, be blessed, and we out of here. Peace. Deuces.
Yeah.